Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how you can install Ubuntu desktop virtual machine on your Oracle VirtualBox manager. So let's get started. So first of all, you have to go to this website called ubuntu.com/download/desktop, and you can download the ISO image, one of the ISO image, whichever you want. So it could be 23.04 Ubuntu or Ubuntu version 22.04.3. So let's download this Ubuntu version and see how you can install it and use the Ubuntu on your Oracle virtual desktop using the using the Ubuntu machine. So let's see how it gets downloaded and how can you install it on your Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, so now our Ubuntu image is being downloaded. So we will click on this button, new button, in order to install a new virtual machine for us. And we will give the name, let's say we give the name Ubuntu over here. And let's say I'm going to give it the name Ubuntu, and then I'm going to select the location of my ISO image where it got downloaded, and the folder will be the folder where my all the virtual machines will be installed. So it has been picked up like uh, on its own. So let's go and then see where our virtual machine has been downloaded. Let's go to downloads and let's get our ISO image. So we got our ISO image over here from downloads, and let's leave this checkbox as unticked, skip unattended installation. We will click on next button. So this is the by default username and password credentials that is being provided. So we are supposed to change these credentials, otherwise these credentials will not have sudo permissions. So let's change these credentials and give some credentials that we want to give. So once you have given the credentials, we will also mark guest additions. So we want the guest additions to be added to our installation, and we are going to click on next. So additions, we'll click on next, and we will select the memory that we want to allocate to it. So let's say I want to allocate 8 MB of memory. Sorry, 4096 MB of memory, and I want to allocate two CPUs rather than one. And then I will click on next. And over here, I can select the virtual hard disk. So let's say I want to select 50 GB in my virtual hard disk. So I will give that space as 50 GB. And once that is being done, I will click on next button once again. And once I have clicked on next button, I will see that all the things are as expected, and finally I will click on finish button by entering all the details which we entered earlier. So once I have clicked on finish button, it will power up on its own, and it will start installing the Ubuntu VirtualBox on my machine. So it is powering up, and it will, you can see that our Ubuntu virtual machine is getting installed, and once it gets installed, it will show us a login page where we can go and log in. So finally you will be greeted with a Ubuntu login screen where you can enter your username and password that you defined in your initial setup. And once this installation completes, the machine will automatically reboot to complete the installation that is it is doing currently. So let's wait for a minute or so, let it do the installation complete, then I will show you the login window that comes up. Okay, so you can see that we are on the login window, and it is asking for the credentials. So you can enter the same credentials that you gave while installing the Ubuntu virtual machine, and you can press enter. So okay, this is the credentials that I gave. It is taking some time to read the credentials, and once it will read the credentials, we will be in. So our virtual machine, Oracle virtual machine, has been installed successfully, and you can increase the size by going to view virtual screen. You can increase it to whatever screen size you want, and this is how it looks currently. So you can keep clicking on the next, and you can keep skipping if you want. and you can click on done. So once your virtual machine is up and running, you can run few commands in order to make sure that everything is up to date. So you can select terminal over here, and we will go to the Ubuntu terminal, and we will run the command sudo apt update to get everything updated to the latest versions. So let's run this command. Okay, so it is giving this error. Neha is not in the sudoers file. So basically, you have to make some changes. You have to run some commands once again in order to make sure that Neha is added to the sudoers file. So we will do that in a minute, and I will show you how you can overcome this particular issue. Okay, so whenever we are in doubt, we can search for the issue that we are facing. So let's go to our browser and we will search for this particular issue, and we will check how we can fix this particular issue. So I am opening the browser, and we'll click on the Firefox browser and it gets open. So we will go to the browser and we will search for the issue that we are facing currently. And user it is not in the sudoers list. Okay, so this is the issue that we were facing earlier. So let's see how we can fix this particular issue. So let's open this particular link of Stack Overflow and we will see how we can fix this issue. So it is giving all these solutions that open the file, and you can go to this particular file. First you can log in as a root, and then you can go to this particular file /etc/sudoers, and then add the user below, admin user, like below syntax. So let's try doing this in order to fix the issue, and what other solutions are there. So it is also asking us to run this particular command. So we will try doing different things and see how we can fix this particular issue. So let's try doing this particular thing. So we will open our terminal. We will go back to the terminal, and then we will run this particular command, usermod -a -g sudo neha. Okay, so it says permission denied and it is being logged. So we will now take another way, and we will try to make the changes as mentioned in this particular file. So we will go and we will open the file sudoers. So let's connect as root, and we will open this particular file which is mentioned in the Stack Overflow solution. So we are inside this file and we will make the changes to this particular file. So it is asking us to add one line. So this is the line that we want to add. So it says username all is equal to all and all. So we are going to add it, this particular line, and we'll see that it works or not. So let's go to our nano editor and we will add this particular line. Let's say we add this line here. Username is Neha space. Then we are going to save this particular file with Control X, save modified buffer, yes, hit enter. And in order to check that whether a file is saved or not, we will do a cat ctc sudoers. So we will see that this has been added, and now we are going to try to run the command. We will try to run the command that we are trying to run earlier, apt update. 2 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 update. and now you can see that it has been working. So these changes has helped in making us as the root user, and you can also make similar changes. Okay, let's run it once again. So it is actually working and it is taking some time to run. You can see that 57 packages has been upgraded. So that's it for today. So I hope you liked the video, and this is how you can install Ubuntu VM on your Oracle VirtualBox. So give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.